You go where?
Harvard. Law school.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most iconic scenes, lines, and jokes from the unforgettable Legally Blonde.
Harvard won't be impressed that you aced History of Polka Dots.
Obviously, if you haven't seen the movie, this list is loaded with spoilers. And also, where have you been? Number 10, Wing Woman.
I was thinking maybe we could go out sometime.
No, you're a dork.
I'm in law school.
Elle Woods came to law school with something much more important than impressive internships and family connections. She came with the desire to help people. It's what drives her toward the realization that law is her true calling.
Some aromatherapy candles. A loofah. Oh! And the Bible.
You're an angel.
But helping people can also take different forms. When she sees her colleague being turned down in an almost cartoonishly brutal way, she becomes the ultimate wing person.
I'm sorry?
Sorry for what? For breaking my heart or for giving me the greatest pleasure I've ever known and then just taking it away?
Using her quick thinking and skills for drama, she helps make him look like he's God's gift to women. Watching all those soap operas really paid off. Is there an improv troupe at Harvard? Number 9. This is so much better than that! When Elle lands a prestigious internship with her professor, it proves that she's every bit as good as, if not better than, her peers. After being disregarded for the way she spoke and dressed, this accomplishment finally showed off her sincere dedication to the law. Her way of throwing it in Warner's face is to remind him about their 4 amazing hours in a hot tub together, and assure him that this feeling is so much better.
Do you remember when we spent those 4 amazing hours in the hot tub after winter formal?
Yeah, no.
This is so much better than that!
The boast doubles as a blow to her rival, Warner's stuck-up fiancé. The moment was turned into a hilarious song for the stage musical, but it's hard to beat this iconic original scene.
It's like making love with you all night. No, we can feel so much better. The love much better. It's much better.
Number 8, the costume party. The visual of Elle's frilly pink bunny outfit against a sea of neutral and dark colors is the perfect representation of how much she stands out from her Harvard colleagues.
How you doing?
Warner, the English language, it is all about subliminal domination.
Her outfit choice may be the result of a cruel trick played on her, but her reaction is a real lesson in how to give grace under fire.
Thanks for inviting me, girls. This party is super fun.
Watching her realize she's been set up is actually kind of heartbreaking in spite of the funny juxtaposition. All she wants to do is have a good time. But thankfully, she's ready with a well-timed and absolutely devastating return fire to Vivian's snide remarks.
Nice outfit.
Oh, I like your outfit too, except when I dress up as a frigid bitch, I try not to look so constipated.
Number 7, Elle's first day. Culture shock doesn't even begin to describe Elle Woods' first day at Harvard.
Hey, Brad, check out Malibu Barbie. Where's the beach, honey?
There you go. Good boy.
Clearly not used to being the odd girl out, she does her best to ingratiate herself with her fellow incoming law students. Their achievements and resumes are obnoxiously outstanding.
And it's been suggested that Stephen Hawking stole his brief history of time from my 4th grade paper.
Undeterred, Elle gushes about her and her dog's zodiac sign, her bachelor's in fashion, and her presidency of the Delta Nu sorority. While it doesn't do much to endear her to her very serious classmates, her line about orange not being the new pink does give us an idea for a new Netflix series.
Whoever said orange was the new pink was seriously disturbed.
Number 6, Elle rejects Warner. Warner needed a fiancé who was serious if he was going to be a senator by the age of 30.
If I'm gonna be a senator by the time I'm 30, I need to stop dicking around.
By the end, though, he should probably be worrying if anyone, serious or otherwise, would even want to marry him. Only once Elle wins her case does Warner see her as good enough to be his future wife.
I just wanted to say that you were so brilliant in there, and that I was wrong.
Unfortunately, he's never really asked whether he was good enough for anyone, really. His brutal and humiliating breakup may have jump-started Elle's journey of self-discovery as a lawyer, but she now realizes she doesn't need him. Warner's own words being used against him make this scene all the more gratifying.
But if I'm going to be a partner in a law firm by the time I'm 30, I need a boyfriend who's not such a complete bonehead.
Number 5. Getting Paulette's dog back. Hapless manicurist Paulette Bonafonte, Jennifer Coolidge provides some of the movie's biggest laughs.
Dewey kept the trailer and my precious baby Rufus. I didn't even get to throw him a birthday party.
When she and Elle visit her ex, it's the first time Elle sees the good she can do in the legal field. She throws some mostly nonsensical jargon in the guy's face to make him hand over Paulette's bulldog.
Do you understand what subject matter jurisdiction is?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, maybe pretending to be a lawyer when you're barely a first-year law student is unethical and grounds for expulsion in real life. But this isn't real life. It's the movies. And in the movies, it's icon behavior.
We did it!
Number 4. Harvard video essay.
My name is Elle Woods, and for my admissions essay, I'm going to tell all of you at Harvard why I'm going to make an amazing lawyer.
One of Legally Blonde's main theme is that knowledge is not the same thing as intelligence. Her application video essay is directed by a Coppola, which is pretty insane in itself.
I worked so hard to get into law school. I blew off Greek week to study for the LSATs. I even hired a Coppola to direct my admissions video.
But it's the video's unique, real-world style presentation of Elle's qualifications that draws the Harvard admissions board in. While her examples may not be exactly what the department is used to seeing, she does make a pretty strong case.
I feel comfortable using legal jargon in everyday life. I object.
It might not be up there with The Godfather or Lost in Translation, but it's very memorable. Number 3. Endorphins. Compared to her colleagues, Elle Woods has some unique areas of expertise.
Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm, at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
One of her most memorable observations occurs during her internship, when she's defending an exercise guru charged with murder. Elle's knowledge of fitness seems somewhat trivial to a room of very serious attorneys, and her view of humanity may be a little naive, but in all fairness, she does turn out to be right.
I just don't think Brooke could have done this. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people just don't shoot their husbands.
The topics most familiar to Elle are radically different from those of her peers and professors, but she knows what she knows, and they could learn a lot from her point of view.
Are you one of my lawyers?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, thank God one of you has a brain.
Number 2. Bend and snap. If there's anyone who has the energy of an aerobics instructor, it's Elle Woods. Some of Legally Blonde's best scenes involve a subplot where she plays love doctor to Paulette.
That's great, Paulette. Is this the only interaction you two have ever had?
No. Sometimes I say okay instead of fine.
It starts as a short instruction on how to get a man's attention, courtesy of her mother's advice, but quickly turns into a jazzy little early aughts montage, with Elle leading the salon in an impromptu class.
A little attitude, please. Now everybody smile, that's very important.
The bend and snap works every time, except those times you break the guy's nose.
I got it.
But even that can get results. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Last season Prada shoes. Enrique's fashion expertise busts this case wide open.
Don't stomp your little last season Prada shoes at me, honey.
Our last season.
Elle's friends come to court. These supportive pals know how to make an entrance.
Oh my God, there she is. Elle! Elle, we came to see your trial. Oh, look how cute. There's like a judge and everything.
Warner's future. Karma is so sweet. Reckless abandonment. Elle's innovative legal argument wins over her professor.
Well, unless the defendant attempted to contact every single one-night stand to determine if a child resulted in those unions, he has no parental claim over this child whatsoever. Why now? Why this sperm?
You picked the wrong girl. Looks can be deceiving.
It's impossible to use a half-loop top stitching on low viscosity rayon. It would snag the fabric. And you didn't just get it in. I saw it in the June Vogue a year ago. So if you're trying to sell it to me for full price, you picked the wrong girl.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. What, like it's hard? After the massive effort Elle Woods puts into getting accepted to law school, when she finally does see her ex for the first time, she plays it cool. Of course, she's at Harvard. Why wouldn't she be?
Elle?
Warner? I totally forgot you go here.
It's just one of the best and most prestigious law schools in the country. No big deal. It's kind of hard to tell how much of this iconic line is her rubbing it in, trying to play up her airheadedness, or just being genuinely unaware of this world of academic elitism.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
But it's definitely the movie's best trailer soundbite. No other line so accurately sums up the character's ditzy air and irresistible confidence.
What are your backups?
I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard.
Did we prove our case, or do you have some objections? Render your verdict in the comments.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.